Rocky went to Kota with his two friends for higher studies. There, they shared a common room. They have their meals of the day outside or sometimes from the vendors. Also, they were not having water purifier, so they used to drink normal tap water. One day, Rocky was suffering from high fever and stomach ache. When he was taken to the hospital, doctor told that he was suffering from typhoid, which was due to use of contaminated water and food for a long period of time. So children, we should always drink purified water. So today we are going to continue with lesson 11, air, water and weather. Here we will discuss about the impurities that are present in water and different methods to remove these impurities. So let's get started. Dear children, you might be aware that the water that we use mainly comes from rivers, ponds, lakes and wells, and rainwater is the main source of water on the earth. And children, do you know that substances such as sand, mud and germs make this water unfit for use? So, the substances that make water dirty or unfit for use are called as impurities. And impurities can be of two types. Number one, soluble impurities, and number two, insoluble impurities. Impurities such as salt and sugar that dissolve in water and cannot be seen are called as soluble impurities. On the other hand, the impurities such as sand or mud that do not dissolve in water and can be seen are called as insoluble impurities. Now, let's discuss various methods to remove impurities from water. How can we remove insoluble impurities? Children, insoluble impurities can be removed by sedimentation, decantation or filtration. Sedimentation and decantation. In this method, a mixture of water and insoluble impurities is allowed to settle down undisturbed in a container for some time. You will see that after some time, the insoluble impurities settle down at the bottom of the container. This layer of impurities is called as sediment. And you will also see clear water above the layer of impurities. So, this process is called as sedimentation. Now, the clear water after sedimentation is slowly poured into a separate container without disturbing the settled impurities, and this process is called as decantation. Another method to remove insoluble impurity is filtration. In this method, insoluble impurities are removed by passing the impure water through the filter paper. To filter a mixture of water and sand, we make a cone of filter paper and keep it inside a funnel. The funnel is further kept on the conical flask. Impure water containing sand is poured into the funnel. Filter paper allows only water to pass through it, but not the impurities. Thus, the impurities are left behind on the filter paper, and this is called as residue. And the clear water is collected in the conical flask. This clear water is called as filtrate. Now, let us find out how to remove soluble impurities. Children, soluble impurities can be removed by evaporation or distillation. To remove soluble impurities from water through evaporation, we heat the solution containing soluble impurities like salt till the water evaporates completely. When the water evaporates completely, salt is left behind in the container. So now let us find out how we can purify water at our homes. Children, the simplest way to purify drinking water is boiling, because Boiling water for about 10 minutes kills the germs present in it. Another method is chlorination. It is the process in which chlorine is added to water for purifying it. It is because chlorine kills the germs present in water and makes it safe for drinking. Nowadays, we generally prefer water filters to purify water at home.